morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am Gamion. I will be your game developer for this stream. With me is my co-host Mega Kitty, who is nice, sleeping and soundly on the couch in the other room, and she is giving us her support through her nap time. So glad to have her on board, and glad to have you too. So I'm a AAA co-dev by day and an indie developer by evening. I've been working on a soccer brawler called Field of Heroes for the past 4 years almost. So it's online multiplayer, and it's got a bunch of other features too. It's going to have 10 fields, 9 heroes to choose from. And this evening I'm working on some polish work that I want to get done before I can go into Steam playtest. Once that's there, my plan is to start by getting a few copies around to some people to test it, give me some feedback on players, while I try to improve the game to run in higher latency environments. And then when I think the time is right, I'm going to try to send out a bunch of copies to members of the game media and content creators. So hopefully that'll work out well. Before I do that, though, I need to check the schedule. It seems like everywhere you turn, there's a game jam and a Steam Fest going on. So got to find the right time to do that, and to try and get those wishlist numbers up too. So, yep. Anyway, so let me show you what I'm working on at the moment. So this is the desert. Hey, we're in Found Serenity. Welcome. So this is the desert map. And let's load that up. So, pause it here. Now, if you look at the top, there are two bars. Both of them say the same thing: attack the sandworm. And these will only appear when the sandworm appears, and both teams need to attack it. Now, here's the thing I'm kind of stuck on right now. See on the top left here, this is a radar. This shows where all the heroes are in the game. A seasoned player can move their eyes to the top left and see the radar and see where everyone is, and then decide where to go on the field. The issue with that, though, is it's taking up this real estate up here. It doesn't look good next to this bar here, and that's what I want to fix. I'm thinking about moving the radar down to the bottom right, so then this whole area up here would be reserved for metagames with equal space on either side of the scoreboard. At the bottom left would be your hero's ability cooldowns, and then on the lower right would be the radar. The issue there is the radar would cover the player chat. So let me show you what that's about. This is a layout of the whole main game, and so you see the chat is on the lower left. Oh, sorry, lower right. And we have some tooltips here, which we're probably going to take out later, but I'm going to leave them in for now. And you see the radar over here. These boxes are reserved for when you can switch heroes. If you're on the blue team, this will be the area where you select your new hero. On the right side, this is where the red team selects their hero. And so, and I'm thinking maybe I could put the radar in the lower right. I have to do something about this chat window. This chat window appears when you are in a network game, and you want to talk to your teammates. And now, before I go on, there's something I'm noticing about my board here. I'm not seeing the new stream avatar showing up. Let me double check that is connected and functional here. Okay, there we go. I don't know why they weren't there before. It must have been minimized. So, alright, that's fixed. Anyway, so back to this. Thinking about, again, moving the radar. So, let's see. Radar 2D. That's this thing. And can I move that? Let's hide it. Okay, there it is. And panning. Well, that's no. Oh, it's taking up the whole. Oh, it's a canvas. Okay. Okay, I see now. All right, so let me move this to the lower right. We'll change the anchor like that. So actually, let me just, let's say 40, 40. Okay. So let's do, can I get 40? No, that won't do. Let's do 1, 1. That's better. And then here, so now it's on the bottom right. Let's see how this looks. And let me make sure I made no other changes in progress first. Okay, good. So now the radar is occupying a region of the screen where there's going to be more action. So what if I'm moving down to the bottom of the field? I don't know. I mean, let me play for a minute here and see how it feels. Go by the way. I think I want to be, yeah, stay on the way. Okay. Oh, just heard something. I shouldn't be hearing any sound effects because I have the volume in the game down to a very low level. Yeah. Alright, so one of the sound effects need to be fixed. Let's have a look. Somewhere audio. Sound effect. Looks good. Oh, it didn't have right attenuation, that's probably it. Ooh, yeah, that was a problem. I'm a little distracted by this bug, so let me fix this real quick. Maybe it's not the attenuation. Let me log that as a separate bug. Sub mixes aren't set, that's why. Alright, back to this. Yeah, you know, I think this is good. The radar, I also want to shrink the radar size down a bit. So let's do that. Okay, let's try that. All right, that's better. Yeah, I think we'll roll with that and see how players respond. But now, here's a challenge. What do I do when the chat window's up? I like to hide the radar actually when that happens. You hide the radar canvas when the chat window appears. Ren. This is always so fascinating to watch. I really enjoy seeing how things are made. Yep, well, for obvious reasons, I didn't stream the making of Game Command jet fighters. Oh, looks like Mega Kitty's awake. Let's see what Mega Kitty's up to. Oh, Mega Kitty, don't do that on camera. Oh, jeez. Mega Kitty. She's always doing something. Oh, okay, now she's looking cute again. There we go. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm glad you liked it. We had a really good time, and actually, Air Force let me grab the clip of the first game that we all played. I want to keep that in my back pocket for maybe a year from now. We can see how the game progressed. But also, I want to show off. So I have a couple of Gaming On Studio accounts around. I want to kind of share the word. That, hey, this cool thing happened, and this is what I put together for family, and we had a great time. So I still got to polish it or got to trim it up a little bit, but yeah. And I might actually just show this on my stream a little later. What, Missy? It's like she knows we're watching. Yep. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Maybe show it off a little bit later. It's again just one of the rounds, one that Shelly Bell won. We're gonna show that one off. So I mean, it's hard to explain. Sometimes it's easier to just show than try to explain everything. And I have the demo level too, but there's nothing like seeing a live version of that. Where's the radar canvas? Is that even a thing? No. Now when this works, when I bring up the chat console, it should hide the radar. We're going to find out in a second. Visible, we want it to be hidden. Invisible, then we do non-hit testable, which I think is what it is right now. Yes. Okay, let's see if that works. So again, I bring up the chat window, and we'll hide the radar behind it. All right, looks like it's working. See in the lower, oh, it's behind. Mega Key's hiding it. Let me show you the. Let me do this again without all the obstructions. Okay. Yeah, so you can see on the bottom right, the radar disappears now when the chat is open. Good. And while I'm at, oh, what's this? We find ourselves a little error here. Oh, yeah, this is new stuff. Let me look at that. Yeah, that's also usually like that placement better. It feels the view of the game is more open. Yeah, that's true. I was a little concerned about it obstructing the corner of the screen, but I think it looks fine. What is this? Hero switch show event is unset. Hmm. I wonder why it wouldn't be valid. That's probably only happens in the editor though. Yeah, so the other thing, I'll just show real quick, but the real motivation for moving the radar from the top left to the lower right is at the top. Um, the top area of the screen really should be reserved for what is called the metagame. And you'll see in a second what that means. All right, so when the sandworm appears, I want these bars at the top you see, this bar and this bar to appear. But I don't like the radar cramping up the space on the left and nothing on the right. So the radar seems better down here. So really the top half of the screen is like level specific stuff and your game clock. The bottom half of the screen is for your cooldowns and your radar. Yep, and it looks like he's up right now. Okay. But so that's I think I like that. So let me all right, so let me figure this out here. Yeah, we didn't get errors this time. Message log is clean. So I'm going to save that change. Let's see, I want to undo these two changes. So we'll say match layout, moved radar from top left to bottom right of screen to make room for metagame UI or HUD. And I discovered a bug I want to fix when I start the editor up again. Okay, coming back up. So I think I discovered this bug when I was testing earlier tonight, actually. A bug where some of the sound effects are playing even when they should not play with the volume at 0% in the game. So I need to do a quick check on something on that. I think it's not using the correct audio mixer. I need to verify that. I'm just going to pick a random. Yeah. UI submix. No, let's do. Yeah, most of these are going to be UI. Yeah, look at a random claw hit via sound effect. Oh, that's not using it either. That's curious. That's true. I should be hearing. Oh, here we go. So yeah, that's using the correct enable base submix. That's correct. Okay. And back to me. And this is SFX, so it'd be sound effects. wonder, can I... Oh, maybe I can set them all at once. Oh, submixes. Oh, I can't. Maybe I can. I think that did it. So let me see what changed. Okay, sandworm, go below ground. Let's just pick a random one. Make sure the submix is... Yep, there it is. Okay, I think that fixes those. So I should not hear the sandworm anymore. And the other thing... let's see... This needs to listen for the event when the sandworm pops up. So let me save my changes first. Okay, so let's see. Let's get the sandworm. Oh, don't need this anymore. Bide some events here. We're going to make it so this canvas will be hidden until the sandworm appears. And I forgot how to tell how the sandworm appears, so I just need to remember how that works. Okay, so let me look at the sandworm blueprint. Do we have events for this? No, we don't. Wow, I actually don't have events for that. Okay, so we're going to have to make a new event for that. On, go above ground, on, go below ground, And we want to trigger those events after the logic's done. So authority go above ground. We're going to call this. And then we're going to do the same here. Oh, actually I want to do it. I guess this may be the component oh, yeah. This is the component I want. So we already have those events implemented. So let me, let's see, get the sandworm. And before I continue, I'm going to relaunch the editor. And what was that? Going above ground. And then we're going to do below ground. We want to do a cleanup as well. We're going to unbind events. Bind them here, and then unbind them in the destruct. And kind of do the same thing in reverse. Can I just query this state? Yes, perfect. Update. Canvas visibility. So we'll do this in both. Okay, I'm gonna relaunch the editor because I want to roll back my changes to the sandworm because I didn't need to make them after all. And while it's coming back up, let's check in on Mega Kitty. And we're back. Okay, so we want this, and then update capability. Oh, not yet. There we go. Okay, then where's our canvas? So we're going to get the sandworm. Is above ground. If it is above ground, then we want this to be non-hit testable. If it's below ground, we want it to be hidden. And I think I'm going to do this in the start as well. Okay, so if this works, then these bars should only appear when the sandworm appears. Oh, and I forgot to do something else earlier too about in the match. I wanted to move the help banners up above the radar. Yeah, the keys prompt. Yeah, I want to move these up. Okay, yeah, that looks about right to me. Saw that photo with this Coke bottle. Expression was priceless. Yeah, that was pretty funny. All right, I'm gonna start the match again. As a client, make sure the help banners appear nicely. Now I'm testing from the Unreal Editor, which means it's going to be slower because the editor, well, the game is a packaged, optimized, ready to rock game executable. But in the editor, there's a lot more overhead. Lots of stuff going on in the background that enables me to edit the game. So the game runs slower and all that. It's not optimized, it's just ready for developers. Okay, that's better. That's much better. And I don't see the bars anywhere. I'm going to wait until the sandworm pops up. Now it's being kind of choppy. It's loading animations, it's loading visual effects. It's doing other things that only happen in the editor. Again, this is all like instant in the actual... Here we go. Good. So we see the bars now. We see them moving. Good. Good. Very good. and then they disappeared. So, looking better. A couple things though. The bars are too small, and they don't really have cool art. Like if you play, like you play Souls games, or really most any game, when there's a boss health bar, how that bar's like all extravagant. Sometimes there's like the like a what do you call a relief of the boss's face on the hit points bar. There's patterns, there's shine, and there's all this cool stuff. Whereas this is just a bar. I'm gonna probably change that later, but not tonight because I'm not decided on how I want it to look yet. Once I do decide, then I'm gonna put it in. Okay, so back to the original problem right here. These are too small, so let's make these bigger, and let's make it so just temporarily we're going to make them always visible. So here we're just going to say, we're just going to go here and say there. This will temporarily make it so they're always visible. And we're going to start by making the bars bigger. So let's, so we can make them wide 50 and the X, oh wait, that should be the bar, not the text. This would be 50. Could even do 60. 70? 55. So let's go to 70. And then we're going to take the size to 800. Okay, let's give that a try. Yeah, font looks about right. Say 800 by 70. Let's see how that looks. And to make it easier for all of you to see, I'm going to put us in a playtesting scene so it's easier to see everything. Oh, and to do this, I don't really need to be in client mode anymore, so here we go. Oh, it's not visible. Why are you not visible? Oops, this should have been here. Now it'll work. Okay, now I need to move them farther away from the scoreboard. So let's change the position X to, yeah, 650. Let's give that a shot. And let's play that. Oh, gotta move it more. Yeah, I could make them, maybe I should make them longer too. Yeah, let's give it 1,000. Let's go wild here. And let's move it farther away. So let's do 750. Oh, 700. I almost want to kind of put a tinted background behind it a little. Um, maybe what I mean by that is, what if I did uh, image? That's better. 4,000, and then let's bring this down a bit, like this. And then want a gradient. The dark color. Well, not that dark. Make the whole thing just a bit of a tint. Let's do 0.6. I just want to see how this looks. Okay, I don't know. Let's just say 1. Let's see it again. I don't know. Just don't know. I mean, it does look better. I don't know, but the other hand is I don't really want to have dark elements in this. I'm going to hide this. Gradient. And we'll hide that. But I'm going to keep that in my back pocket, because I may want to do that. I think what I want to do instead is see how it looks with the art I have in mind. In fact, let me see if I can show you what I had in mind for the health bars. Let's see if we can find it here in the fab. Yes. All right. So this is what I'm thinking. This is, let me scroll up. This is a asset pack on the Fab, which is the Unreal Engine Marketplace. This is where I can buy things that are pre-made, and I can just plug it into the game. And I've gotten a number of things from this already, but I kind of like these bars here. So imagine one of these, like maybe this one here with the skull. Imagine that instead of just the plain bar. I'll show you the plain bar again. Yeah, imagine something like that versus, you know, just that plain old blue bar right there. I think it'd be a lot better. So, I think for now, I'm gonna keep this, because this is a change I want to keep, and I'm gonna commit that. Source control. Would you like the update option? Yeah. So again, here's some of these. I'm kind of leaning on this one, really. And they'll have a red and a blue. So like kind of like this bluish fluid here. I'll do that. This is what I'm thinking. But for this, I want to try and get the sandworm head. So it may not be easy. It may end up being more like this head, but with this pattern. So, but I mean, but the bronze and the gold here, that's perfect for the desert. So this really is a good one. This is sort of a next, second place, distant second. So that's what I'm leaning on right now. There are other progress bar assets as well. They don't quite look to me as fitting. So here's a pack. I mean, these are cool, but don't really, Nothing in here really gets my attention like these don't look like boss bars. These are more like generic. I do like the sword though. That's pretty cool. This sword right here. But the boss bars are really what I'm looking at. So that's what I had in mind. And let me make sure that this works. So again, I want to make sure the... oh, you know what else? We're going to fade in and fade out. So right now I have the visibility, just turns it on and off here. But I'm going to play an animation instead. So we're going to make a new fade in animation. We're going to take the whole root canvas and we're going to fade it in over the span of maybe let's say half a second. Maybe a little less. Start with 0. I'll be 1. And it should be kind of fading. Doesn't look it's fading though. These ought to be fading. You're tapping into my graphic design nerd side with visual. Yeah, I'm not really. So artistry and art design is not really my strength, but I know what I like. And the art was like all this field art was all done by Meta 3D Studios. They are the studio that I commissioned to do the art for the heroes, the fields, pretty much everything except special cases that I did myself. Very, very few of those, but they are responsible for 99% of the art that you see, and anywhere you look, it's going to be their art. For more, well, it's going to be, you're going to see their art in your field of view, or field of view. So why are you guys not? So Attack the Sandworm is fading, but not these bars. I wonder why not. Well, that's a shame. I may have to diagnose that. Well, let me come in what I got working first. Let me just make sure this works. All right, good. So it's off by default. The radar again is now on the lower right. Keep that in mind. Those of you who are just late joiners, I moved the radar from the top left to the bottom right because now the top is reserved for metagame art, metagame UI elements. Yep, it seems to be working now. Let's make sure it disappears. And while I'm at it, I want to make those bars go down more smoothly too. But that's a tomorrow problem. So let me capture that and save it. Let's see. Metagame. Let's see. Actually, yes. Sandworm. Metagame UI now appears when the sandworm appears and disappears when it disappears. And on that note, there's a loading screen for this too. Where did I put that? I gotta fix that old icon. I forgot where I put the loading screen. There we go, loading screen. Okay, so here is the loading screen for this in the game. So since the last build I released, I put a kind of a bit of a dark halo around it so that it's easier to read this part here. And then you have the description now. So it kind of tells you what you need to do. And I'm still on the fence about whether to make that should be in the corner or in the middle. I seem to be stuck on that for some reason. Because I could move this whole thing. We got 2 borders. Oh, the ready button doesn't even work. We shouldn't even have this. There we go. So what if I moved all this in the center? And while if I'm doing that, why not just make this larger? So I can make this image, see this image. Larger. And then make the text wider. It doesn't look too good to me though. Yeah, something seems off about this. I think the text maybe needs to be more vertically aligned, like this. But it still doesn't really look, looks better. It also kind of looks pretty busy. So it's a loading screen. You got the big sandworm there. You got the heroes fighting, and you got this. But I guess it does look a little better to me than the than on the corner. And some fields don't have metagames. Many do, but this one, the first one doesn't. So I wouldn't even have this at all. Let me make sure this border looks good. Okay. Along with sandworms. All right, let's bring this in a bit. Okay. Oh, bring the text in. Better. Yeah, I think I like this better, actually. But it's going to be full screen, and let me I'll make it a little shorter. See if we can do that. I want to keep the aspect ratio though. So let's bring it like this. Oh. Oh, really? Wait a minute. What's the... Okay, so the anchors. Oh, it should be centered down now. Okay. I just want to make this a little shorter. Content. Oh. Oh, okay, there we go. I mean, now I can make it shorter. Maybe like this. And then we move this down. Move this down. Okay, good. Now they're centered. We can move this further down. Okay. Yeah, I think I do like this better. Let me give us a little more space on the right. There. So we got is this level as a meta game. Oh, I have to make the text a little wider too. Yeah. Okay, good. So we'll make this a little wider too. Okay. That looks better to me. The space from... I wish I could tell how much space there is. Well, that's about 980, 968. Now I need to move the whole thing a little more to the right. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I think I'm going to stay with this. No, this needs to be... No, that's right. And I should make the just a tiny bit wider. All right. And I'll save that. I wonder if this needs a frame too. I'm thinking no. Oh, this needs to be like flush here. And it looks like it's... That's right. And bring this up just a hair. Okay, so that looks pretty good. I'm going to save that and commit. Okay, and I'm going to switch gears for a moment. Something that's been kind of on my mind for a while. And that has to do with marketing. That is the dreaded marketing word. Well, it's not really nothing to dread, but it seems that way because it's overwhelming and difficult to understand as an engineer. So let me bring up marketing roadmap. So actually my release roadmap. So let me quickly sum where we are right now. We're going to soon enter Steam playtest. We're going to reach out to content creators looking for indie games and anyone else who wants to test. This I'm actually going to update a bit. So first, reach out, actually get more people testing the game. That's really the priority right now. It's more in a polish phase. Step 2, reach out to content creators who want to play indie games. Reach out to media outlets, actually news aggregators. Okay, this is out. I still need to publish this on a few places though. State of the Game just came out. Haven't really, the Game On level stuff really not that important right now. PvP Fest 2026. Okay, so marketing roadmap. This is going to help try to be my guide for what I want to do between now and early access. So I'm going to start with making some goals. Format. Marketing goals. Oh, and before I get too much deeper here, I want to give a shout out to someone who's probably lurking here who is also an indie developer. Is part of the hope to increase that wishlist count. Yes, and I'll get to that. So I'm going to do a shout out to Just Cavino of Freedom Forge Studios, who's put more hours into game development in the past couple of days than I may have in weeks. Well, not counting my full-time job. And Where is that clip? Why am I not seeing a clip? No, I'm not seeing that clip anywhere. Let me take a quick look at my stuff. Overlays. Yeah, everything's there. Shoutouts are there. Wait a minute. Yeah, shoutouts are there. Well, I didn't play a clip. Well, that's too bad. So anyway, take the shout out. So, so here's the thing. We want to start by setting up marketing goals. So I know and I've done this before, there's a very strong temptation to just say, I'm gonna Google for 100, YouTube videos on how to market my indie game so that I can be on the edge. So, yeah, how it didn't work for some reason. Well, but I also thought that Josephine might be interested in this discussion too. Well, this one-way discussion. So marketing goals. So the primary goal, I think, that gives me the most focus is 1,000 concurrent players on release day. And with Steam having hundreds of millions of, or was it, how many millions of players they have? Steam user count. $185 million active monthly users. So 185 million of those, and all I'm asking for is 1,000. Now that said, there's a broad range of tastes that across the 185 mil. But a lot of the users do like play indie games and pick up and play games, and a lot of them know how soccer works, so that can work to our advantage. But yeah, the goal, I think this is reasonable. 1,000 concurrent players a day, and so actually the primary goals. And that's really kind of the big one. Next to, let's see, still, I don't know, let's say 500 concurrent players on release day plus 1 week ahead. And then maybe 100 on release day plus 30. And that's actually really on the low side, to be honest. These are really low, shooting low for the 500 and 100. But 1,000 is really, because that way the queues will be churning, people will be finding each other, playing, and all that. So those are some of the primary goals I have set. I'm really going to shoot for beyond, but these are the goals. I'll say 200. And then I want to do secondary goals. And no, I'm not really sales goals. Let's talk sales. I don't know. So how many sales do I need for? Maybe that's a secondary goal. Actually, no. That's gonna be a primary goal. Let's do. I need enough. I'd like to make enough sales that offsets the amount of money I put into the game. So that is going to be at least 25,000 sales in over. Let's give it 1 year. Why'd you say total sales? That'll be fine. So those goals, it's to kind of recompensate from all the resources I put into it, and that doesn't count how many hours I put into making the game, because I'm enjoying making it. So I don't really consider that. I mean, although I know others will monetize that and say I should really be making a lot more sales, but I'm honestly, if I can just dollar for dollar make up what I put in, I'll be happy. So let's talk secondary goals. And how do we get there? Well, if I'm going to get 1,000, so let's look at wish list. I think I'm going to, let's say, not everyone who wishlists your game and gets an email is going to buy your game on the day it comes out. In fact, I've heard random numbers, various numbers thrown around, and I'm thinking I'm going to take a pessimistic estimate and say that I'll have 8% of my wish lists will translate into sales. So how many wish lists will I need to try to reach my primary goal? I'm going to say I'm going to need 12,500 wish lists to try to get me 1,000 concurrent players on release day. So you're talking like an 8% turnover. And yeah, it sounds super low, but I mean, this is games. You just want to sit down, play, move on to the next game. And I'm not exactly a very well-known studio, so I don't have that kind of currency that will kind of guarantee a higher rate. So it's always the most difficult when you're a new player in the industry and you're also inexperienced with marketing. So I just want to be realistic about that. And that's the only secondary goal I thought of. Important dates is next. So let's make that. All right, I'm gonna say March 31st, tentative early access release. Okay, a very important date here, 2026, 2/9. That is PvP Fest. I don't know when registration starts. I just know that PvP Fest will be the big exposure before early access. And let's see. And I think I don't have to have my game released before that. But I want to have if you also factor in the time that it takes for Steam to review games and say I did something wrong, got to resubmit, etc. I need to have this game ready to roll and stable and fun by February 9th. So that is the absolute drop-dead date, as we say, for having the game at a level of polish that is ready to give to thousands of people. So this is very, very important. So today is October 16th. I have less than 4 months until this day. So, hence, I am working my butt off to try and get this stuff all squared away. I'm assuming you're also planning to creating gameplay clips, trailers, placing them in different social media sites. So I've already done that, and it hasn't worked well. So this is why I'm doing a refocus on marketing. So tell you what I've done so far is I have accounts right now on TikTok, Facebook, X, Blue Sky, YouTube, and some others I forgot because my marketing team set it up for me. But yeah, those have not really pulled in the numbers. Yeah, you think it would have, but it has not. And I think at this point, and I have the trailers already up on the Steam. And I've been linking this all over the place, all over the whole universe, as you can see. Got this here. Steam page is good to go. These screenshots will all need to be updated. This video will need to be updated as well. Got all the cool stuff here. Online PvP, online co-op, achievements, workshop, leaderboards. Got to get all that done. And then Christmas and Thanksgiving are coming along too, so that's going to be some downtime. So I really want is by the end of this year, I want to be in a very good spot. I want to have all the integrations done. So that really gives me just 2 months left, really. But yeah, this hasn't really gotten me the wish list that I was hoping for. So, and what I want to understand is why. I mean, I have a social presence. I also have the website. You know, the Field of Heroes website. This art needs to be updated too. This all needs to be updated. So I got to do some marketing updates and this, basically ASAP. So, and I know there are studios who would say, look, early access doesn't have to be a complete game, but I don't buy into that. I want early access I want to get out of early access as soon as I can. It's sort of the final gasp for any major bugs, major rebalances. So, all right, so back here. All right, so let's start to form together a bit. And now I'm gonna start. Now we're gonna go into research mode. Answer the big question, the tough questions here. Actually, no. Before I do that, Steam Fest schedules. Steam work. Let's see, events. Okay. All right. So looking at the events here. What the? All right, we are in October 16th. Next, okay, there are 3 more fests between now. Oh wow, there are 3 more fests between now and the end of the year. Sports Fest. There's a Sports Fest December 8th. Oh. Oh. Oh boy. Oh geez. This could be a pretty significant. Well, on one hand, it's a sports fest. I mean, I don't know how many gamers get excited about a sports fest, but geez, PvP fest though kind of seems. Can I be at multiple fests? Oh wait, player versus player coming against me 1v1 your friends. Oh boy. It looks like PvP fest is actually a one-on-one. While a sports fest is sports fest. Oh wow. So I may actually not even be eligible for PvP Fest. So, and if I'm right about both of these things, that means I only have until December. I have 6 weeks, 7 weeks to get ready for that. Oh boy. Well, that being the case, what I can do is limit the scope of the features that I'm offering for the festival. So, let me look at them. Let's look at the master features. Use roadmap. No. Where did I put? Oh yeah, was it in another? Where did I put it? Oh, it's not here. Where did I put the master feature list? Oh, here we go. Online PvP. Yes, we have that. 9 different heroes. Done. So, online PvP. Done. 10 fields. We have 9. And I don't think we're going to have 10 by... Well, no. We'll have the 10th by December, but... So this is a maybe. This is a probably, actually. Leaderboards and personal stats. We're getting there. Oh, let me show you the. Let me show you that. I'm gonna show you the new the stats. The stats screen. So now we have. See. So if I lose the game, it's a defeat. I am SVP, 2 goals, 5 teammate buffs, and all that. And there's leaderboards. Yeah, victory screen, MVP. I really like this screen. This is great. So we're going to keep it. Anyway, so back to the list. Leaderboards personal stats. We do not have this. I need to integrate it with Steam, and then we will have it. Hosting your own servers. We do have this in the form of custom games, but it's not really polished. Build your own fields. Not ready. This is kind of ready. It's like minimum viable product. This isn't even, well, this has barely even been started. So, and achievements. Oh, we haven't done the achievements yet. Okay. I got some homework to do here. That said, I'm gonna now that I'm aware of this. Now this is this changes things. So let's keep going. We're gonna do. So I got a lot of homework to do. Let's ask the all-knowing Google AI, or just Google. How do I get Steam wish lists for my game? Here we go. Create a polished Steam page early. Done. Pro on social media. That hasn't helped. Use compelling trailer and high quality GIFs. That hasn't helped. Steam Next Fest. It's not ready for that. Influencers running targeted ads. Promotion management on your Steam page. Create a professional page. Done. Yes, and we'll have to update the screenshots. Optimize your page. Slideshow quality. No, I like my announced trailer, and I'm going to keep it. And I got to make a new trailer for the release too. Leverage social media. I've been doing that. I have not done this. I have not contacted influencers. I ran targeted ads. They helped a tiny bit. Engage your existing community. Well, here we are. Steam festivals. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Other events, other festivals. Okay, I have not done this. I'm going to look into this. I will do this. In-game feedback. Yes, I need to add the couple things. In fact, let me make a new task for this. Where is? Let's see where I put it. All right, I'll make a new task. This is a improvement. Have contact links on the front end. And this is the menu you enter when you start the game. It looks like. Oh, wait, make sure I have nothing checked out. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Front end. All right, show you the front end here. Oh, I got to reskin the settings too. So this is the front end here. I'll put the playtesting, and let me turn the music off, and playtesting back on. Yeah, I really like this. This is awesome. Quick match. So I'm really happy with this menu. All right, let me put myself back on here. So on that screen, I need to put, when quitting the game, have a prompt to offer the user a chance to fill out a Google feedback form. Have a clickable link to Discord server. And there was one more link, and a clickable link to the store page. Actually, wait a minute. I don't need that because they'd have to get to the store page to, but I want to be able to wish list, to store page for wish list. Because someone may download the game from the store page when it's when the Steam playtest is in progress, and not wishlist it, but then play it and change their mind, and then they want to wishlist it. Okay. I wonder if I should have a link to the forums. That's going to be probably where a lot of Steam users are going to post their feedback. You know what? No, they can do that from the store page. So we'll say store page, and then they can go to the forums and for support. They can go to the Discord server and get support there too. And this I need to get in. So that's going in the list. Okay. So again, for these of you joining a little later, let's see. Okay, so for those of you who kind of joined late, I am kind of shifting to marketing for a moment. I just discovered that Steam PvP Fest might be a 1v1 fest, meaning this game doesn't really apply because there is no 1v1 mode in this game. So what I may end up doing instead is a Steam Sports Fest, and that's in December. That's in 6-7 weeks. So things are about to get pretty exciting around here, I think. Especially, and again, the goal of the fest is to gain exposure, to get wish lists, to get players to play it, which means I need to get this thing into. I get some playtesters much sooner than I was thinking. Yeah, I found Serenity. I found your DM. I will look at it after I'm done streaming. Yeah. So I want to get to the polish pass. So I got to continue polishing the game here. And so now the question in my mind is, how much more polish does the game need before I just open Steam Playtest and give more people copies of the game? And I think the answer is almost there. There's one more task I want to finish before I release. Well, two now. I want to absolutely finish two. One is have contact links on the front end page first. That's most important. The second is the improvements to the front end are almost done, actually. Yeah, this was the other one. Players do not have enough info on map objectives. This bug came around in my last playtest, where people didn't know what to do with the sandworm in the desert, and so this is why I'm working on. I worked on it earlier in the stream. So now, when the sandworm appears, we will. Have bars in the top. Give it a second for the sandworm to appear. Yeah, radar. There we go. So now there are the bars. Top to the top. Attack the sandworm. And there he is. So let's attack him. Got him. Nice pulling in the enemies a little bit. I need to make that pull stronger. It's gotta be stronger than that. No, thank you. So, I also need to decide what levels I'm going to include in the, so this is the part where I gotta start scoping. What levels do I want to have in the December build if I do that? Well. Let's look at my maps here. All right, starting top to bottom, Cutthroat Coliseum. Oh, I gotta work my tail off to get the metagame in this one. I have the assets, I just need to plug them in. Cutthroat Coliseum, it's kind of a vanilla right now, but I want to have the coin collecting. You pick up 10 coins or 8 coins, and then mercenaries will come out from the center and help you and fight for your team. They have limited health, and that's going to be a thing. So Cutthroat Coliseum, I want to have in the demo, or in the December build. And let's load it here. Here's how it looks as soon as it finishes texturing. Give it a second. Okay, and something like this. So this I want to have in December. I just have to add the metagame to it. The dungeon. we're going to have that because the metagame's practically done. Well, practically, just needs a little, maybe a little more polish. That's a little that. But most importantly, yeah, so here's the dungeon. And even more importantly than that, here's Mega Kitty. Um, okay, Elder Forest is not going to be ready. There's too much work to do in that one for polish. Highbridge will not be ready. Also too much work. And it's a curved field, so it's probably the most work of any field that's unfinished right now. There's even a special ball solver just for that field. So that ain't happening. And I'll show you that while we load. Here we go. So yeah, this is an arced bridge, and there's holes in it. And no other soccer game you've ever played has this. This is a one you'll never see a soccer game like this in a long time. Um, so yep, this is the field. This is the field. But yeah, it's close. Well, it's not close. I got a lot of testing to do. And every time I play this field, I fall through the bridge and don't come back up. Mount Penatugal will be in the build. Slogbog will be in the build as well. That one's Slogbog's. I just need to redo the loading screen, and that'll be done. It's an interesting map. Yeah, I love Slogbog. That's just, and that was the log ride was my artist's idea, and I was like, heck yeah, let's do it. This is an interesting map too. So, yep, definitely different lighting, that's for sure. That's going to be in. Snowy Forest. Well, Snowy Forest is the last map, and all I have right now is a blockout. This is, in the game industry, what we call a blockout. This is something that they sent me that shows me the general geography of the field. So that's what we have right now. And that's not going to be done. Sugan Castle will not be done in December. It has a really cool metagame I have in my head, but it's not going to make the cut. It's just too much work. Unknown Ruins and Yisum Desert will make the cut. So we're looking at, was it 6 fields we're going to have for December? And that's good. I mean, 6 fields for an unreleased game, well, it's going to be 10. I think it mixes it up a bit. Especially out of early access, 10 fields, and the fact that players can make their own. But that's to come later. Yeah, this is Sugan Castle. This one's going to be, oh man, I can't wait to show you this when it's done. It'll be like the most lively map of the bunch. So that's all right. So that's what I need. And that quick Google search result. So again, I've done some of these things that haven't helped. So what I'm going to do next move is the fests. I got to get in the fests, not just Steam ones, but any other festival, any other sports multiplayer online festival, or anything that will have me get it in. I got to reach out to content creators, reach out to journalists, say this game is coming out in March-ish or April. So I don't want to rush it too much. And so I think it's time to really step the game up and get those 2 top important tasks done. These 2 highest priority tasks here finished before I flip the switch for Steam playtest. And that when I do, all of you here will be invited. Anyone who watches my stream will be invited to the playtest, get a free temporary Steam key. Play it at your will, but please join the Discord so we can schedule times for people to coordinate and play together. All of you who also stream, I will be happy to give you keys as well for your viewers and you to play if you'd like. If you don't, that's cool. So I don't want to. I know some of you are very busy with game jams. Some of you are busy on your own projects. I respect that. But if you feel like it, if you're genuinely interested, then let me know, and I will get you those keys. And then in fact, once depending on how that goes, if I get a lot of feedback, I will give you permanent keys for free as a way to say thanks. Depending on how much feedback I get. So again, kind of looking here at the roadmap for planning. Goals are 1,000 concurrent players release day, 500 1 week after, 200 1 month later, and a total of 25K sales. And I think we can get there with at least 12,000 wish lists. So yeah, this is yep, definitely by far the most ambitious project I've done. So I'll do what I can, and the nice thing is, if I fail, then I'll still have this game, but I'll still have food on the table. So it's I'm not going to shut down my studio if this fails. So it's an indie hobbyist studio, and I'll still have my my full-time co-dev job at AAA. And I like working there. They like me working there. So it's a win-win there. I think I know what I need to do to get started. So let's go ahead and fix the clouds. Let's go ahead and get that front end set up. So yeah, on this I'm gonna do some homework after the stream and figure out more about the PvP Fest and the Sports Fest. Because again, if both are what I think they are now, then I've only got about up to not more than 7 weeks, really, maybe 6 weeks, and then like a week to get the submission to be accepted. So, and we have a raid from Hypnotic Games. Welcome. Good day, you good dunce. And as is tradition, whenever we get raided, we play a match. So first, let me do a shout out here to Hypnotic Games. And let's see if that shout out works. And it didn't play a clip. Oh, here we go.
No, I don't have it. Damn it. Gwyneth's chat is going crazy for your joystick picks. I mean, I don't have any joystick picks. It's just Cavino. Cavino's the only one with joystick picks, so, you know.
All right, and he is working some awesome stuff, including a game, Hypnotic Games. If you want to link your current project in chat, feel free, and because that's pretty. I don't know how far you are in it right now, but I know it looks exciting. So yeah, if you want to share any links with us, you're welcome to. And now you're in the nail biting part of the Steam approval. Well, that's good. We're almost there. Hopefully today. All right. Well, if it happens in the middle of the stream, tell us. And thank you, Navrex Games, for following. So quick bit about myself. I am a AAA co-developer by day and an indie hobbyist developer by night. Thank you for the follow, Vongo272. And I am making an online multiplayer soccer brawler called Field of Heroes, which I've been working on in the past 4 years, and almost 4 years. And I want to release in maybe March next year-ish, give or take a month. And I just learned that there's going to be a Steam Sports Fest in December. So I might be under the gun now to get that in by 7 weeks from now. Thanks for the follow, Ottermake Games. And now we'll show you all Field of Heroes. And also stay tuned because, let me put the playtesting here. Stay tuned because I will be doing Steam playtests very soon. And when I do, you are all invited to play with Steam playtests and temporary keys to your heart's content. Just give me feedback because I need the feedback to balance the heroes out. This is the brand new main menu. We just got it in about a week and a half ago. I love this menu. It's great. Nice effects here. chains. But we're going to do a quick match here. Actually, you know what? I don't want to do a quick match, but we'll run through anyway. Yep, super clean. And then now I will be... You can be one of 9 heroes. You have 3 heroes that are suited for defense. They're melee and ranged both. Some melee, some ranged. Midfielders, which kind of help your team. They're mostly support roles. And then forwards, who get the ball, who score the goals. All right. Well, you enjoy your lunch. Have a excellent lunch, and I hope to provide you the lunch entertainment. Yep. We're gonna see some Xbox 360. Yeah. I just haven't seen a. I mean, there's been a lot of soccer. There's been a number of soccer brawlers out, but none of them quite like this one. Off we go. Get him! Down! So you can change heroes every 30 seconds in this game if you want, just to keep things fresh, and to rebalance your team to counter the other team. Alright, throw a turret up. No, they threw one up too. That's my power, and my other power is spike traps. There, now I just spike trapped him. And then he used his power on me, and what's he doing? Eking away there. Got it! Alright. Oh yeah. And I'll tell you, you know what, this is way more fun with other players than playing the AI, which, yeah, the AI is also my design. They're pretty, I'd say the AI is about 80% there. The goalkeeper isn't the greatest. I'm going to have to work on the goalie a bit. It's too easy to score goals with him, but you can also make the case that you can make him a little better, but not so good that he is like a wall. We don't want that. All right, so that's my hero. I'm going to switch over to Werewolf. He's got different abilities like this. Yeah, melee fight, like that. And there's a nice balance between ranged and melee fighters, so if you're melee, you do more damage and you go faster. But if you're ranged, you can keep your distance if you can. Oh, I love melee fights. Oh, and they're both down. Yoink! Got him. Did it again. All right, now I'm going to show you my special power. I'm going to turn into a werewolf. And I am just trashing the competition. But I can't pick up the ball. But that's intended because, you know, you don't want to be too overpowered in this game. All right. Notice how the AI also passes to me? Because the AI is designed to pass to human players. So the AI prioritizes human players over other things, which makes the game a lot more fun, keeps you in the action. Oh. Now I got in-capped 5 times, so now I got to respawn at home base. Okay, so I showed you his powers. Let's do the Dragoon. This was inspired by Final Fantasy because I think Dragoons are awesome, and I will summon my Wyvern shortly. So he's a ranged hero. And he does the Dragoon jump. Okay, I'm going to try to steal the ball. Over there. Here we go. There. Now I got my Wyvern there, distracting the enemy and taking him down. Yes, you have Mario Soccer, you got Mario Strikers, you got Omega Strikers. You've got Rocket League. All right, and summon my fire-breathing Wyvern. Creates a trail of fire. And jump! I missed. Oh, he got me. Oh, they got me with the spike trap, so I got them with the dragon. or the wyvern. And there he goes. Okay, time this right. There. Missed. Yeah, when the computer passes to me, when you pass to a player, they hear catch. So it's their cue that the ball's coming their way. That's quality of life. All right, and then we'll do, I'll change heroes again. Let's do, yes, Grace the Beastmaster. Grace has 2 minions that, that's what her abilities are from. Thank you. Okay, so like I said, this is midfield support right here, so let me show you how that works in a sec. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Wait. Oh. Oh no. Gotta show you my abilities. Alright. Here, I'll some of my corgi on this key. Sick 'em. Yeah, there's my corgi. And speed us up. Speed us up with a Jackrabbit. Okay, and we won. We slipped the shutout. 5-0. 5-0. Here's our new MVP screen, still in development. Oh yeah, bots don't actually have, bounce don't count as MVP stats. So I have 3 goals, 1 debuff. So I'm MVP. This is the scoreboard. This is the worst host server icon you've ever seen. I'm going to fix that. We're going 5-0. And then last, I'll just show you just very briefly, just the first minute of this. This is the desert level. And it has a sandworm in it. So what happens is the sandworm will spawn sometimes. See our footprints there. The sandworm will spawn every so often, and then we have to attack it. And whichever team gets the most damage in first will have a quicksand trap appear to slow the other team down throughout the whole field. Yeah, there's a sandworm. So I'm going to try and take it down. Got it. Good, so now the other team's getting pulled in. This idea came from Heroes of the Storm, where they have their own, every match has a metagame of theirs. Yeah, teleport. So I thought, you know, that would make this game even better, is having metagames of our own, except less invasive. The focus here is still soccer. Oh, nice defense. Oh, I know how to hit that. Nice dodge. So yeah, this game has metagames, but they're not as invasive as, yeah, Heroes of the Storm. Or they can change. They're not as game changing. All right, let me stop hitting me. There, tornado, and I can cast the ball as well. Point today. Right. Okay, they have the ball. Wall is up. I stopped them at the wall. Yeah, the Wizard is probably one of the best kits for this whole game. So I recommend the Wizard. But I also like Dodger as the Archer as a hero to play as first time. So, yep. So that is what I wanted to show you. And I want to show you one other thing before I get back to work. And that is actual footage from a 9-player game that I had on playtest. Actually, no, I'll show you one other thing after that, too. So back to this. Yeah, I gotta fix that screen, too. And my name's a little big here. I'm gonna take this to a field the likes of which you've never seen before. This is the only soccer game you'll ever play that you can find that has a volcano map. And you got the audience. Oh, and by the way, the audience in the back, the patrons, they actually watch the ball and they cheer and they gasp when a critical play is made, and all that. They're actually active. And I'm going to have support for Twitch integration so that you viewers can be in the crowd too. I just haven't started that yet. Yeah, so this is Latunia. She's also a support character. She can silence enemies so that they can't cast their spells. And, oh, here comes the metagame here, the falling fiery boulders. Look out for those boulders. There's one. Oh, I got him. All right, so I'm going to silence them so they can't cast any spells. There. And I'm going to cast Stone Skin on my teammates to defend them. So let's, where am I? Oh! They scored. Will not stand for that. Oh, missed him. No, I guess he can get Stone Skin then. But hey, I mean, this requires skill too. Oh, and here comes the earthquake again. Yeah, it's the teamwork I want to see. No. All right. Anyway, so there's that. Yeah, this is. I gotta fix this screen too. Now let me show you that video. Uh-oh. Where'd they go? They're gone. I gotta fix that. That's one in the bug tracker. Let me get here in the bug tracker real quick. Bug. After leaving a game, the heroes on the front end may be missing. Alright, so I gotta fix that too. Now let me show you the video of the 9-player game real quick. See if I got it here somewhere. Here we go. This is an actual 9-player playtest. There you go. That is an actual 9-player playtest that gives you an idea of how fun this game can be with people. And it's pick up and play. If you need help, there will be... Oh, practice field won't be ready in December. There will be a F1 key. You press F1, it will show you what your moves are in the game. Kind of like how Overwatch has that, and I think Marvel Rivals has it too. So, put myself back in. So, yeah, that is Field of Heroes, and again, I want to try and release it early next year, thinking March, end of March maybe. And let's go highest. And if you want to get in on it, please wishlist on my store page. Oops, sorry, wishlist. And so there's your page, and then also my link tree, just all the links are there. So you can follow me on X, follow me on Twitch, where I stream usually Monday nights, but this was kind of a special case because we had a holiday on Monday, so that is behind us now. So I decided to stream tonight. And the last thing I was doing before the raid was marketing, and I know you all love that topic. Short of it is, I am really hurting for wish lists, so, and the reason for that is I have not yet reached out to content creators, members of the gaming press, to tell them about the game. I have not been in any fests, no Next Fests, no any fests, and that needs to change real quick. So the next fest coming up is in December. It is a Steam Sports Fest, so I think I want to get in on that. And that means I have less than 7 weeks to get the game ready for the festival. and I got to make sure that they'll accept a game that's only in Steam playtest. And I got a lot of bugs I need to fix, got more things I need to add. And so that's sort of my target date right now. I got a lot of my other goals here as well. So I guess, again, I'm not that experienced with marketing, but what I can tell you is if you want to market your game, I would start by thinking about your goals. You may start by watching 1,000 videos and all that, and that's good. It's just think about what your goals are going to be. Have tangible goals that say, at this time, I want to have that, and that they're very easily measurable. So that's what I'm doing here. And I'm going to flesh this plan out a bit more now that I have my goals set up. And go from there is my release roadmap. I already got my State of the Game video out, which is on YouTube. If you want to learn more about the game, check me out on YouTube. It's on the link tree. I'll just also give you the link to that video in case you want to see the development over the past year. So let me see, where's that? Here we go. This is the YouTube link for, oh, what's that timestamp they're doing there? Well, whatever. So anyway, that's me, and again, Hypnotic Games, let me know when your Steam page is approved. I will be glad to share it on X and I guess wherever else your socials are, I'll do some reposting with you. And lastly, again, my cat Mega Kitty has been giving us lots of motivation and good vibes throughout the whole project, and I'm so glad that she is a part of this experience. And she might wake up at some point, but yeah, things are good with her around. So, having said that, I want to get back to the bugs that I was fixing. So back to my bug list here. Looks like, yeah, I wanted to do the contact links. Oh, no, I can fix this first. Leaving a game, heroes are missing, so let's look into that. So we'll start the front end. I seem to recall doing a custom game. So do custom play. Yeah, it's my actual desktop name because I never bothered naming it when I built it. Alright, so this is going to take a moment because now I'm playing from the Unreal Editor. So there's going to be a long delay when it loads the heroes, the animations, the textures, the special effects, and all that stuff. Alright, let's leave the game. Oh, look at that. They showed up and they disappeared. I wonder what happened. Alright, let's see if I can get some easier repro steps there. Alright, what if I just leave from here? Oh good, easier repro steps. So why are they disappearing? Well, let's look in the background. Animation forward. Okay, what if I... Okay, good. Okay. Oh, what's this? Wait a minute. Is this intro even part of that? Let's see, intro. Oh. Oh, because it was... So what's it? Oh, the whole canvas. I'm not sure I should be doing this. if I did? Oh, Mega Kitty just leave? Oh, she just stopped. She just stopped sleeping, and now she's having her breakfast. Okay. Update Rive transition. Let's try that. Oh. And Rive Delta. Okay, 4. You know what? Hey, Shelly Bell, welcome. Hey, I'm pretty good. And how are you doing? Alright. Going back to custom play. I think we just need to add I think that's what we need. Let's try that. It didn't work. Actually, this wouldn't work, so let me delete this. I think I just need to set the default transition to 1. Oh, it's already 1. Unless... well, if that works. I don't think this is going to work, but I'm going to try it anyway. Your feet are still screaming? Oh, it did work. Well, I don't know that it should have. Because these are the default values when this is constructed. Let me do that again. Custom play. Create new. Offline. Lead match. Huh. Why did that work? That's a little disturbing. I think that worked if this stayed in memory the whole time. Huh. Well, I guess it is staying in memory the whole time because it's an activatable widget. Okay. I think I had a, let's see, clean up. I'll look at one more thing before I commit this. What about setup? The game made for live stream last night was super fun. Thanks. You know what? I'll make some comments here. This is an activatable widget, so it will persist in memory. Therefore, we must reset the data members. And these should both be transient. Ah, they're not. There we go. Yeah, let me tell you guys about that game I made. Make sure this still works first. Okay, now we're good. Let me commit that fix. And then I'll show you the game. So just this file, fixed bug where front and heroes were missing after leaving a match. And I keep my eye out for Mega Kitty. Oh, she's back. What is she up to? Yep, Mega Kitty's going back to sleep after midnight's kitty snack. Okay. All right, so that bug's fixed. And let me go back here. Now I'm going to show you guys something. This is very special. My brother is also a streamer. In fact, I think he's lurking about right now. Air Force game player. His birthday came up pretty recently, and he has everything he could want. So, Matt, another raid, Matt's Bird's Quests. Welcome. We got Matt's Bird's Quests here. But I want to show you this before I'll maybe do one more quick match for Matt's Bird's Quest. After a shout out, actually. Let's do that shout out real quick. And we roll out the red carpet at our stream because we also play clips for who we shout out to. I came in during an ad. Let's see. My phone. Oh, yeah, I got the pre-rolls going. I have the absolute minimum necessary to for ads. Yeah, Matt is an excellent dancer. So anyway, my brother, he just had his birthday. He's retired Air Force, and he is a Jackbox streamer. He streams on Wednesday evenings. I would give him a shout out. He also streams like 18 over games. So, but again, I'll just say go follow Air Force Game Player. So anyway, for his birthday, since he had everything he wants, but yeah, like over 18 Jackbox games. Like they have some new ones, and I believe next Friday is the new Jackbox is coming out. And thanks for the follow. I'm not going to try to pronounce it because I'm just going to mess it up. But thanks very much for the follow. So anyway, he has everything he wants already, so I thought I'd give him something very, very special for his birthday. I came up with this idea a few months ago. His birthday was just happened a couple of days ago, about almost a week now. I made him, because he likes to play Marbles on Stream. Marbles on Stream is sort of a, viewers join your Twitch channel. They type in a command to join the game, and the game self-plays to the end, and there's a winner. Well, I decided to make a game for him. Oh, sorry, I don't have it myself. Called that's specific to his stream. Called Game
So
Man
no
Jet
aircraft
Fighters.
is stronger than another right now.
So
I don't think I'll ever make one aircraft stronger than another.
So I made his own version of Marbles on Stream, but it's not marbles, it's dogfights in jets. So his viewers enter the game like this. They type in the command that corresponds to this, and then the game starts, and then they have a dogfight, and last survivor wins. So let me show you a minute clip from last night when we were playing, and here we go. And I'll show you what that game, again, I made this in Unity in about roughly a week's worth of time, because I had self-published Unity games before, so I had experience with it. So again, let me show you, this is the game I made for him, and this is his viewers playing the game last night.
So no aircraft is stronger than another right now. I don't think I'll ever make one aircraft stronger than another, because then it won't be fun anymore. It's got to be random for the most part. Einhander Jackbox, I think you've earned the right of passage into my Discord. I'll whisper you an invite in a moment. Let's start a game, and we'll do a few games.
Is it going to be like marbles where I die within the first 5 minutes, like normal?
I'd say you have the same chances of marble survival as in this game.
Let's see how fast I die.
And I really don't even need to explain the screen because it's all self-explanatory, easy to figure out.
Well, Air Force is already dead.
I know. I guess I wasn't meant to be a fighter pilot, huh?
I died. This is everybody's fault except mine.
Daddy, maybe skins and trails. I mean, not marbles, but something like that. I've got a notepad file open here on my Windows 11. I'm going to start taking notes. Skins and contrails. Nice. Noted. Thank you.
Oh,
I win!
One thing you're saying about is you're lucky with the same as marbles.
And that is the game I made for him. Game Command Jet Fighters is the name. And again, I think I will take a chance and do a shout out on his channel, even though the clip might be, well, I think my chances are pretty good. Last couple of shout outs were, except for one, where, so again, it's his game now. I gave it to him and the source code. And he will change it as he pleases once he learns how Unity and C# work. So back to the show. Let's see if
tricks. And here's how you did.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
was the worst. What is this garbage? I've seen Reddit threads that makes more sense than
Koopa,
this.
my ace. I'm going to cap that.
All right, so there you have it. That is the game I made for him, and again, I gave him the code, and I think he may be on the path to also being an indie game developer. Wasn't really my original plan, but I see how it's all coming together now, and I think he's going to have a good time. And he's also tech savvy. I think he'll pick it up pretty quick. So that's him, and Mega Kitty is still soundly sleeping in her dirty blanket that I need to wash desperately, and everything's all right. So back to the bug list here. Let's see, and oh yeah, one other shout out. Well, before I get too back in development, some of you other streamers who I follow are lurking about, and you're not getting away from me that easily. So I want to shout out to Fitness Fine, who is also streaming game development, and it's fun stream to watch and good company. And I guess there's no clip there. And the last one I want to say hello to is another lurker, Sedulix, also game development. I got the cool avatar there.
My motor oil not good enough for you? I see how it is. I see how it is. I'm sorry, Atrisa. I just drank water. That's all.
I don't believe you.
Well, you should believe me. Do do do.
Is it true my brother fought aliens? I can neither confirm nor deny that. All right, so this is the front end. Oh, I gotta update this too. There is squad. My game does support squad-based matchmaking, but it's very, very untested and needs some love for sure. And this screen just won't do. This needs some polish pass on it. So the idea is you launch the game, and your friends launch the game, and then you can join. Someone hosts a squad, and then your friends join in, and then when you all matchmake together, so you stay as a team. So you and 4 of your best friends, all form a 5-player team. You will find a game with 5 open slots on the same team, and then you play. If also in the matchmaking, if no games are available, then you host your own game, and it's open. This is a listen server-based game. I do not have a dedicated server farm for this. Players host their own games, and I know what that means for security and cheating, but I just can't. I think in the end, I don't want to give up on the project because I don't know how to outsmart people to cheat constantly. So I'll deal with that when the time comes. Anyway, back to this. I want to have, let's see, there's the chat. I'm not even sure about the chat in that corner of the screen anymore now. Yeah, that's going to need to be on the right side. So this will have to move over to the right. So to do that, we'll change the anchor from the bottom left to bottom right. We'll change the position to 0. Change the alignment to 1. And, 30. Okay, there we go. Now the chat is on the lower right corner, which means I can now put the icons I want on the lower left. So, not a lot of room there. Yeah, where are we going to put the icons for Discord and Steam? Where are those going to go? I may have to put them down here, a little more subtle than I wanted. Could put it, because they don't look right here. They don't look right over here or here. This is really where the player, this is where your Steam friends are going to be listed. This also needs a cleanup, big time. Wasabi Cheetah, thanks for the follow. And I'm going to go ahead and do this one more time. Just kind of, let's see, plug my wish lists. Every wish list helps, and if you are developing, if you're out there, you're developing your own indie game, tell us about it. I'd love to support your project through a wish list as well. But I also want to play it. So, all right. So back to this. Anyway, so this is where the player list would be. These VIA squad members would be on top, and then who's in the game, and then people who are online. You can't really do anything with them right now, but. I may just have to call this whole section off until after December, actually. So yeah, when you're in-game, you can like invite them to your squad. But that's, again, very unpolished. Oh, you can't even see it. So yeah, there's an invite button. You can click on it, say invite, but that's not ready yet. Okay, so I'm going to probably put those buttons down here somewhere. So how am I going to do that? I already have widgets for these. Let's have a look. Yeah, so we're going to need a new version of those. Actually, it should be store page. Steam. Yeah, it should be Steam, actually. So, let's put that... Let's see. Let me save all. And for those of you who also joined late, I did look at my marketing status roadmap, and long story short, I may not be eligible for PvP Fest in February, but there's a Sports Fest in December. So I gotta get my button gear and get ready for, because this is probably the fest I'm gonna do. So I gotta get ready for this and possibly other fests before March. So that gives me about 7 weeks left, and that includes the time to have Steam approve the game and register and all that stuff. So I gotta really get to work here, as it were. So. Right. Where are... Here they are. So here's where they were. And we really don't want these anymore. We actually want to use the Discord. We're going to use V2. And we're going to make them on lower left. Anchors lower left. Put it about here. Delete the old button. Well, actually, we need to disable the old button. Where's the wish list event? Oh, maybe it's all built in. Actually, I also want V2. And let's open that up. I think I handle it inside. Yes, there we go. Discord link. So yeah, the link tree I posted earlier has a link to my Discord, so feel free to, also if you type in, I think it's this, then there you go. Alright, so we're going to get rid of this old image, the background image. We don't want tint. So no tint. Visit our Discord, and then wish list will hide this. Okay, this should be visible. And we can collapse it a bit. Oh, it's kind of weird. Well, let's see how this looks on the screen. And it doesn't really look clickable, does it? I saw another game have this, and it was just the icons straight up. I just realized the chains are pulsing with the button. So, I guess it's not a super terrible thing, but it'll be more work for me to clean up. Also, the button's not working. There we go. So where do I put that? I think I need a badge behind it, a badge shape. Maybe something like this ball here, but not filled in. Yeah, I wonder if I have it. I wonder if I have a version of this without the ball in it. Yeah, jackpot. I just use this as a badge. Okay, so let's narrow this down. Oh, I got that. Oh, I got that wrapper there. I gotta clean that up. Okay. Then we're going to select rectangle. So let's save what we got so far. And what can I do about this? Yeah, well, this will get us by for now. So for those of you unfamiliar with Unreal Engine, there's a preferred format for where you store files. Audio, clips, and UI kind of go in their own root folders, and then the subfolders are concerned which part of the game the UI goes into. And also generally you want to try to have the non-UI know as little about the UI as possible. So it's some minor tips there. Round button back. Let's make this a UI group. Now we're going to go to here. Let's get rid of this text. And then we'll set the button that we just made it tinted off. Let's, what we call it, round button back. Copy. Okay, now we have the button, and now let's move the Discord icon to the center. And we're gonna align it to the center. That's better. Wait, that's center? Oh, the button's a bit off center then. We have to fix that. Better. I think this needs a shadow or an outline on it, but I want to see how it looks now. Ew. Well, let's get rid of the pulsing for a minute. Still not quite centered. Oh, mouse over isn't looking either. Yeah, it still doesn't look centered. Oh, because its sizing is not even. That's better. And here, I think I missed an event for the button. Oh yeah, here it is, hovered. There. Okay, now it's still not centered and it's too big now. Yeah, why is it like that? Oh, also it seems that I can't mouse over the actual logo. So that is technically centered. Oh, non-hit. It doesn't look centered though. Yeah, I can kind of see it's a bit off. So the button is off too. All right, fine. We'll just adjust it. Okay, better, but now it's too big. So what do we do about that? Yeah, maybe I should put them up here. Tricky Lady, thanks for the follow. Oh, you know what? With this, I don't even really need a... let's see, image Discord. Maybe I can get away with the panel now, without a panel outright. Let's just do... can I make this a new root? Yep. Comic book 3D style? Yeah. It's just really kind of... Heroes of the Storm was sort of a good influence, I thought. Oh, we want to overlay. Heroes of the Storm-ish. And the artist did just an outstanding job. Well, Wolf Among Us. You were looking at Wolf Among Us. Curious to know how you found us. How you found Field of Heroes. All right. I want to overlay. Thank you. There we go. And now the button will be visible and fully scaled. Discord will be centered. Image size is a bit big. Wait a minute, I can do the padding on this. Also made in Unreal Engine. Yeah, I've been working in Unreal for over a decade. I'm also a AAA co-dev, so I work on it like 9 to 5, and then I come home, and then I work on my own games, because I'm crazy, or something. 40, 70. All right, now I just want to move this a bit to the right. Okay, better. See how that looks. And now I'm going to go back in here. We're going to move this over to where I think the background is, where that pole is in the background. And that pole, let me look in the background real quick. Oh, I had a couple of raids. I'm pretty happy about that tonight. I think 3 raids. Yeah. Yes, I am in chats often. I'd like to see what other people are working on, and just to kind of chill out with them, support them, see if they have any questions. And well, I don't know Godot, so it's kind of hard to help a lot of times, but I try. All right, so the poll is, what is the? Okay, that's all top left, so we want to do the same for this too. And let's reduce that size to 200. Oh, wow. The Discord logo sure shrunk fast. Pulse. Oh, yeah, we can get rid of that animation. Pulse. It's the padding. It's got to be the padding. I'm just going to do less of it. Yeah, I knew it. That's terrible. I just want to see the placements right. Okay, let's move it up. and to the left. Okay, further up. Just a little more. Actually, it should be behind the flagpole, really. So I think, as far as general placement, this might be good. I'll make it a little smaller. I want to put the steam there as well. So the top two will be up here. I was thinking about down here, but I think it's better up here. So let me do a little fine tuning to this. Let's do 160. And now I gotta move it down. Okay, we're getting there. More down, more to the right. Oh, too far. You know what I should do to make this easier on myself? Let's copy the flagpole. Which one was it? This one. Let's see, what position? That's what I want. Okay, that's top left. Negative 400. And 744. All right, this will make it easier. Let me verify this is the correct. Yep. All right. Let's move this up. Okay, it might be a bit too far to the right. Okay, now here's where the fun is going to take place. Let's move it right here. And then we have another button we want to bring into the fray, steam. So we're going to do the same treatment with that. So the button is going to change to this new image. Disabled should even be set. There we go. It's never disabled. Okay. So we're just going to get rid of the text. I call it Discord. Steam. Now we're going to replace these with the overlay. Yes, Hypnotic rated me. Matt's Bird's Quest rated me. And who was the other raider? Oh, now I feel embarrassed because I forgot all who all rated me. All right, button go. Let's do that crazy padding. And then we're going to put the steam here. What was the size of this one? It was 160. Well, that's kind of interesting. There we go. Now it's going to put this like right here. And a little more to the left. again, I'm not exactly the greatest art designer out there, and that's why I commissioned another studio to do all the artwork. All right. But so I'm just kind of winging it here. Let's bring him closer to the left. It does look kind of weird. Obviously, I mean, forget about, I know the icons are offset. Well, maybe it only looks weird because well, for one, I need to make the coloring consistent. So let's, I may have to, for now, I'm just going to have the default color be bright. Yeah, let's do one like that. And all the tints be bright. And then we'll do this for the other one too. Okay, now I look more like part of it. Maybe what they need is like this little rope here, like right on the bottom. Yeah, if I get this little rope here and turn it 90 degrees, and they look like they're attached. But that's a discussion I need to have with my artist, honestly. But this is not a bad first attempt for these buttons. The idea is I want players to be able to go to the Steam page and go to my Discord from within this game. I could have them as more buttons down here and raise the flagpoles, but I think 5 buttons in a row like this is enough. I could just toss them in the corner, which would be kind of uninspired. I could put them over here, but I really want the buttons to be in this area. So I'll talk to my artist about that. And for now, I'll just hide them from the screen. So let me change the visibility. Oops. So this will be hidden. And this will be hidden. And we'll hide them from, oh, wish list is still somewhere. That needs to go. And these will be invisible for now. Oh no, let's keep them. But yeah, you won't see them now in the game. Good. But there is something else I want to do, and that's the quit button. Where is the quit? Oh, that's in the root menu. I don't think I need this anymore tonight. Root menu. Here are the buttons. And here's the quit. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do is when a player exits the game, I want to offer them a chance to fill out a playtest survey. Which I already have. All right, quit. Would you like to fill out a playtest survey? And by the way, this will change too. I'm not even going to do whole screen like pop-ups anymore. I want to clean that up a fair bit. So that's part of the work I need to do before Steam Playtest, which will be coming soon. Do follow me on Discord and wishlist the game. And I don't think being wishlisted will let you notify when Steam Playtest starts, but do follow me on X or Discord. I will announce when the Steam Playtest is open. I need some feedback for playtest balancing, crash reports, how it deals when high latency environments, because I know there's a few problems with that I want to try and wipe out. Now, if you say yes to the playtest survey, it will bring up this window here, and this is the Google form I wrote for playtest feedback. So it does require an email because Google requires it. So This is be your email. First time playing, how much fun did you have? What'd you like? What'd you not like? Oh, I can probably take this one out. Yeah, I'll take that question out. I don't know if I want to ask about would you buy it, but I think I will anyway. And other feedback. Now, here's the cool thing about this survey is I, for one, do not like filling out long surveys. In fact, when I played Marvel Rivals, they gave you like an in-app something in exchange for filling out a playtest form. And it was like 4 pages long, and I was tired of I didn't know how to answer half the questions. So, in my survey, it just asks a few basics, and then it asks you if you want to answer more questions, yes or no. If you say yes, then it will go to the next form. It will open up a extension of this form with more detailed questions. If you don't want to, then just say no, and you're done. So that's all it is. So this will be, I need to update this for the playtest. So that is in progress. I'm going to say in progress, but not done. And let me look at my front end task, because I might be done with this. Yeah, that's right. I think I'm done with this. I think the front end is in a good place. I do not want to change a thing on it. My artist wants to fix the shadows, and I'm going to get some new shadows on the bottom of the, that more closer aligned, but this is really done. I'm very happy with it. They did an outstanding job with these animations. So I'm so happy for this. And it really makes the game look professional, makes it look like a big studio did it. And, you know, like a big team did it. So, you know, because that's the bar that I want to meet. Because, you know, any gamers, they have so much they can play, and it's some of the funnest stuff and great games, and I want to try to meet that level of fun and of visual fidelity. So that is that. Let's look at my bug list here. All right. Let's see. Getting stuck behind the bone gate. I could not repro that one. Getting kicked out of Sogbog. Yeah, that is a known issue. I heard this at the start of the match. This happened at the start of the second match. It's an annoyance, but it's a low priority bug. So I use Jira to track these on Atlassian. So this is free because I don't really use 90% of the features it offers. This one concerns me. If you have over 85 millisecond pings, the melee movements get a little bit jittery. And that's sort of my eyes-on problem right now. Same with the desert. Players jitter toward the quicksand. So there's some more jitter here as well. So we'll compile the warnings. Got to test for Unreal Engine 5.7. That'll be out in November. I don't think I'm going to upgrade for the festival though. So there's that. I think that'd be a bad idea. You don't want to upgrade the engine before a festival. So that's going to be on hold. Sometimes heroes, I could not repro this one. That was in August. I wonder if, wow, that's an old bug. I was unable to get this problem anytime recently. And I may have fixed it. Okay. Or visibility abilities. I kind of did that. Oh, actually no, I didn't. Wait, since August I did. And actually, yeah, this is done now because the visibility is in the sound effects when the abilities are cooled down. So that's done. Some issues with celebration. Let players adjust the camera angle from the settings menu. Yeah, the tutorial field's already been started, but it's not going to be ready. But you know what? If I don't have a tutorial field ready for the festival, well, I'll see what I can get done. but I really want the game to be so pick up and play that you can just press F1 to see your abilities in the match. And you shouldn't, well, you should be able to get by without that field for the short term. So I'll show you what I have right now. So you hold up F1 and then you got these, it tells you what it is. Just ignore the wireframes. But yeah, it tells you what your abilities are. This needs to be cleaned up. So this was like right out of Overwatch, I think it was. I like that it was a simple screen, tells you what they are, and your hotkeys. So this needs a new reskin. So, all right. So we're almost at 3 hours. I want to go further, but I really need to update my planning for the next festival and get a hold of my artist. Let me see who's still streaming this late, and maybe do a bit of a raid off. Because yeah, I did not know until this stream that I may not be eligible for PvP Fest, and that the Sports Fest is in December. So that is breaking news to me, and that is something I need to get in front of very quickly. So let me see who else is streaming right now. Oh, just finished fine. And he's already lurking, so I'm going to return the favor, and we're going to go raid him. It looks like some of the other streamers are already are offline for the night, so let's go ahead and raid to finish fine. So, yeah, the time just flew here. But thanks so much, raiders, people browsing, just kind of hanging out. Your support is very, 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 very appreciated. And I hope that that at least some of you will be part of the Steam playtest that is coming up very soon. Again, because of these new deadlines, I get my button gear and get some playtesting done, get some polish done for the festival. So thanks everyone for, again, showing up. And I will catch you all in the next stream. Usually it's Monday nights, but I may stream more often as I do more work to get ready for that festival. So until next time, everyone have a good one.